Drums pound hard and fast. Feet move, hands clap. Voices rise and mix. Sound fills the night and pushes joy from one body to the next. Laughter jumps, shoulders shake. The crowd sways as one, then joy breaks. A strong body stumbles forward. A hand reaches out. The hand misses. The body drops. A loud thud hits the ground. Shouts explode. Someone screams. Another voice cries out in fear. People rush in. Feet push closer. Bodies press tight around the fallen form. Voices clash. Questions fly. No one waits for answers. A sharp cry cuts through the noise. Her heads turn at once. A young woman stands frozen. A bowl rests in her hands. Her eyes are wide. Her feet do not move. The bowl slips. It hits the ground. It breaks loud. The sound cuts deeper than the drums. Before a word can rise, guards rush forward. Strong hands reach out. Arms are grabbed. The girl tries to speak. Her mouth opens. No sound is allowed to live. Hands pull her back. Fingers dig into her arms. Listen. I did nothing. The words fall flat. They do not land. Faces harden. Eyes narrow. Bodies turn fully toward her. Anger moves fast from one person to the next. A man steps forward. His finger points straight. His voice is firm. She was the last one with him. The words hit the crowd and stick. The drums stop. The sound dies. Even the air feels still. Every ear listens. I did nothing. The cry rings again. It stands alone. No voice answers. No hand lifts. No one steps forward. Silence closes in. The girl stands held tight, surrounded by eyes that already believe. Light finds her already moving. Hands reach. Feet step. Work begins before any word is spoken. Water jars rise onto her head. Arms stay steady. People nearby slow their hands and watch. No one speaks. Silence presses harder than sound. A small voice breaks it. Will we have enough today? She does not stop. We will manage. Steps continue. Work does not pause. Food changes hands. Coins click softly. Eyes follow her path. Mouths stay shut, but thoughts travel fast. Two voices lean close. That is the Land family. She walks past them. Her face stays forward. Her back stays straight. Old words return without being called. A loud shout cuts the air. This land is mine by law. An older man stands firm. No shout comes back. His body stays tall. His silence speaks respect. People gather their breath and watch. No side wins, no side bends. The moment ends cold. From far off, tight jaws press together, eyes burn, hands curl. A low voice slips out. They will pay one day later. A sharp call cuts through the noise. Come here. A woman leans close. Trouble walks behind quiet people. She shrugs once. I mind my work. Steps pass slowly nearby. A pair of old eyes take everything in. No word is given. A single nod follows. Bodies shift aside on their own. Paths cross. No greeting comes. No insult follows. Silence grows sharp enough to cut. The sun falls away. Work ends. Talk does not. Nothing feels settled. Something waits. Guards push her forward. She stumbles but keeps her balance. Arms rise, legs plant. A door slams behind her. Listen to me, she cries. Her voice bounces off mud walls and dies. Outside, drums beat fast. Each strike calls the council. Time moves quicker than thought. Elders gather as the sun climbs. Hands fold. Eyes scan. No words yet, but urgency hums. A finger rises. A voice points. It was her. Blame takes shape, solid as stone. She shouts from behind the walls. That is a lie. The words ricochet and fade. Coins move quietly through hands. Fear buys lies. I saw her do it, the first witness says. Eyes shift. Avoidance grows heavy. Another steps forward, trembling. Only half the truth escapes. The rest hangs in silence. A low voice murmurs aside. Hard words travel between men. Pressure spreads, invisible and sharp. I have children, one mutters, nodding. Fear speaks louder than reason. Eyes watch closely. Nothing is missed. A frown appears at the elder's cup. Something feels wrong. That is not the same cup. A whisper passes. Doubt cracks the crowd's certainty. The guard who once served the elder is gone. Missing. No answers come. Where is the guard? The whisper asks. Only silence answers. Inside, she stands tall. Her chest rises. Her voice does not shake. Strength holds. I will not beg for lies. She calls, bold and unbroken. I demand to speak at the trial. Power shifts with the words. The elders murmur among themselves. No answer. Tension tightens like a drawn bow. One seat is taken before judgment falls. Control steals forward. Authority bends toward a new hand. Some elders exchange glances. Nervous doubt creeps where certainty once ruled. Evidence falls fast onto the ground. Truth is buried under haste. The crowd chants, voices rising, "End it now." Justice bends under noise. She cries from behind the walls, "Ask who gained from his death." The real question flies into the air, sharp and piercing. The sun rises as the circle forms. Bodis step back, hands fold, eyes fix. Justice begins. A single drum beats, then another. Each strike marks a moment. Truth moves in rhythm. A voice speaks. Authority invites words. Silence listens. A witness steps forward. Breath quickens. Eyes meet others. Every word carries weight. Another voice rises. "Where were you standing?" A question cuts through the air. The accused pushes back. The witness falters, pauses too long, breath shakes. A lie trembles. A sharp voice interrupts. "Answer quickly." Control presses hard. The witness straightens. The story shifts. Fear repairs the cracks in the lie. Murmurs roll through the crowd. Doubt spreads like wind through dry grass. Another voice cuts clear. "Let her finish." Courage steps into the circle. The drums stop. Every eye turns. Attention narrows. A finger points. Things do not match. Truth hints at itself, fragile but alive. Sudden shouts erupt. Chaos bursts from the back. Fear races forward. A body is dragged, limbs stiff, faces pale. Horror grips the circle. A cry pierces the crowd. "She killed him too." Blame multiplies. The roar swells. Hands lift stones. Anger presses forward, sharp and heavy. A staff slams down. Silence crashes over the crowd. Order fights chaos. Not finished, the voice commands. Hope threads through tension. Drums beat slowly now. Rhythm drags, pauses. The trial waits. Tension lingers. That night, strong arms lead her away. Shadows move close. A whisper cuts the dark. "End this now." Death brushes near. Silence follows. Breath holds. Danger waits, patient and still. The whole village gathers, eyes stretched to the edges. Every face turns. Every ear strains. All witness. Drums rise loud. Fast joy leaps with each strike. Celebration masks the danger beneath. A voice cuts through the rhythm. "Stop the drums." The sound halts. Shock freezes the air. A hand lifts a wrapped cup. Proof emerges. Silence tightens. "This is the elder's true cup," the voice says. The lie cracks. Eyes widen. Murmurs spread like fire. Fingers point. Voices whisper. This cup was switched. Deceit stands exposed, trembling. The poison came from Bako's house. Another voice announces. Blame twists in the wind. Gasps roll through the crowd like thunder. She steps forward, strong, unbowed. The accused faces the one who sought power. "You killed to steal power." The words fly, sharp and steady. The truth slices the tension. Another steps forward. The guard worked for Bako. The voice reveals. The plot opens. Killed him to hide this. Comes the final strike. The lie collapses. Fear bursts through the accused. "Lies," he shouts, stepping back. Heart thunders, he runs. Hands reach for stones. Bodis close the path. Justice surrounds him, solid and unmoving. A staff slams. Authority roars. "Enough," commands the voice. Power shifts fully. Knees hit the ground. Confession falls. Truth wins. Silence drapes over the village. No drum beats. Eyes remain fixed. Shock seals the moment. Guards pull him away. The crowd parts. Power falls with each step he takes. A shout rises, sharp and loud. No answer comes. Authority has vanished. Beads and staff are stripped from him. Wealth and rank hang in the air, empty. A voice declares. All he took is returned. Justice moves like the wind. The staff lifts. A command rings clear. Free the girl. Truth acts. Ropes fall from her wrists. Freedom touches her arms, firm and real. The crowd steps back. Space opens. Anger gives way to shame. Heads lower. Whispers fade. Guilt spreads through the village like smoke. One witness covers his face. Eyes refuse to meet what they have done. Lies crumble. She stands still. Victory weighs heavy. No smile reaches her lips. A hand touches her arm. "You are safe," comes the quiet voice of support. She shakes her head. "Not here," she answers. Choice is made, strength clear. She goes home. Hands move quickly, packs before the sun rises. No delay, no hesitation. A question is asked, "Are we leaving?" "Yes, we walk forward," she says. A new path begins. A figure waits at the village edge. Wisdom follows, staff raised in blessing. "Go in peace," the voice commands. The village watches. Eyes follow. Lessons linger. Justice and truth remain. Steps carry them forward. The past is heavy, but the road ahead moves with hope. The drums stay silent. The village breathes in the quiet. The story slows to teach. A voice rises, steady and calm. Truth does not shout. The words hang in the air. Another voice follows, firm and measured. Lies run fast, but fall hard. False power fades like smoke. The village stands still. Eyes widen. Understanding comes too late, but it comes. A whisper floats through the crowd. We were wrong. Regret moves like a shadow over the faces. The path outside the village stays open. Life moves forward, waiting for the steps that dare to walk it. She walks free, every step measured, steady, earned through trials and silence. Her eyes do not look back. The past is heavy, but the road ahead holds change. The voice speaks once more. Freedom can still carry pain. Truth is heavy, even in triumph. The drums do not return. The silence remains. The lesson stands. Steps fade along the open path. The village watches. Stories will be told, and the memory of justice and courage will last.